Maria Tolokonina now begins on the left-hand side of the wall.
Moving through the ice. She's a speed climber as well, so no problem with the ice section over here. But she's one of the smaller competitors too, so these moves will be very tricky in the start.
Big reach off that left hand, up with the right.
That's just strong.
Maria Tolokonina, of course, took gold medal in the World Championship speed event this morning. She beat Ekaterina Feoktistova, who took silver, and of course Nadia Galyamova took bronze. In the men's competition, third place.
It's an
Maria
interesting
Tolokonina in that
undercut.
Stein there. Sorry, Marianne?
Yeah, it's an interesting undercut she's holding with her left right now. That's what her right just made the mistake on using it as a top hold. And moving high onto the next one.
As I was saying, in the speed event, Leonid Malik took third place. Second place was taken by Vladimir Kartashev, and first place was taken by Pavel Batashev. Amazing work from the Russian team. Matches in with the tools to place the fig four over the right hand.
Using the wall with her hand slightly for her balance. Nicely using a figure 4 over there. We saw the other competitors not all using the same kind of movement over there, which she reaches as easily.
Maria Tolokonina, of course, one of the most decorated competitors in lead and speed. She took overall titles in 2009, 2013, 2014 and 2016. This year she finished bronze medal position in the overall competition. She took 8th in Durango, 1st in Beijing, 20th in Cheongsong, 4th in Sasfei and 2nd in Rabenstein last week. Not the most consistent season for her. Of course, if you look at last year's rounds, she took 1st overall with gold medals in Bozeman, Cheongsong and Sasfei. So she'll be looking to take a double world championship title here. Makes the clip at the bulge with 5 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock.
And taking the undercut nicely. Let's see how she does this next section, because we saw the other competitors. We saw Petra is still having her feet on the left side, and we saw Miriam really moving onto the right side already. Dynamic move over there, changing her hands. Oh, lovely movement. Yeah, here you go. Perfect, nice movement there with her feet moving up high, so she could easily reach for the next hold. Very powerful. You see her locking off, but she's not just locking off, she's really pushing further than just locking off itself.
Maria Tolokonina moves up to the underside of that EP volume. And she's going to head rightwards into the ice and over to that free hanging box.
Matching nicely. Ah, this is nice. She's not even taking the rest.
But she will take that clip, gets it swinging so that it comes back towards her into that hanging ice position. Of course, as she sits there, she is one of the shorter competitors, making that reach easier, of course, being more efficient. She is slightly behind Petra Klingler in time at this moment. Only a few seconds between them.
That's not much. She might make it up, because she moves very efficiently over here. Having her feet onto the wall, not only being in a figure of 9, but having her one foot on the wall as well. We just don't see where she's moving right now. Oh, with the snow it's hard to see for us even.
Reaches up with that left hand to that tiny edge on the underside of the volume. Shakes out as she reaches across into the ice.
Going to make
places that right hand
big
tool.
Move. Lovely.
Makes the move over. 2 minutes 50 on the clock for Maria Tolokonina. Looking really, really strong. Needs to accelerate through this ice section. It's imperative that if she wants to be in with a chance of beating Petra Klingler's high point, that she accelerates through this part. Of course, Petra Klingler sits in first place, ahead of Vlasova, McSwiggan and Filipova.
Moving nicely on. She's a speed climber, so I guess she's going to move fast in this. pit? Yes, she does.
And takes that volume with 2 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. She's actually gained time now on Klingler.
She's not taking a single bit of rest. She's not hanging and shaking out. Ooh, this will take her a little bit of extra time. That's a pity.
Makes the clip, reaches over with the right hand, and this is where we saw Klingler lose a little bit more time. This is where Petra took the hold with her right hand instead of a tool, and then opted to lock down off it. Tolokonina's opted for a fig 9. Reaches up, takes that hold, no problem at all with the left tool.
Wow.
Into the fig 4 very quickly, back into the 9. Moves over to the arete. She's absolutely flying now. Maria Tolokonina changing gears, picking up that pace. Makes the clip. The challenging conditions, no problem for this young lady. There's a reason why last year she was number 1 in the world in lead and speed. There's a reason why this year she's number 3 in the world in lead and number 1 in speed, and she's going to be looking to take that world championship title. Of course, Hannah Rai-Song's out of the competition. She would have been one of the main challengers.
Oh, she's moving so fast right now. She's really, really, really fast.
In that Stein, she reaches up to make the clip. Makes it no worries and reaches across to the apex of that EP volume. Reaches over with the left hand.
She's not there yet though, but she's moving so much.
Another big move underneath that volume. Oh, she misses it first time. Big swing required. Hits the hook second time. Needs to be strong in the core here because that hold could pop any second. Another big reach and she hooks on top of the volume
lovely.
there with the right hand. Makes the clip. She has 2 more moves to go. Maria Tolokonina with 34 seconds on the clock.
And you can see the top. She's almost there. She's
Right
almost
hand
there.
up. All she has to do is place the left hand on that blue.
Oh,
She's off! Maria Tolokonina falls with 24 seconds on the clock. 1 more move to make before the top. And that is it for her. She goes into first position. She knows that that might not be enough. Most competitors would be very happy with that, but Maria Tolokonina knows that only a top would give her a very good chance of being on the top spot of the podium. And with Angelika Reiner and Won Seon-shin still to climb, Maria Tolokonina will have to watch with gritted teeth and bated breath because it's going to be exciting.
Oh, this was so close. She was so close. And you already saw her shaking when she came down. She was like, no, this is not enough. This is not enough. And it might just not be good enough. I'm not really sure, but we'll see what the other 2 competitors are going to do.
Won Seon-shin been quite inconsistent this year. Theories are that she's been too strong almost for the routes, climbing much faster than she has done in the past. She will want to take that top spot. Then Angelika Reiner, again, not quite had the season she was hoping for, but at the same time, managed to finish 2nd overall. She took overall titles in 2012 and 2015. She'll want this World Championship here in Chamonix.